Theme song. I think one of my favorite things about Solid Content is that he doesn't start a bunch of new Let's Play series even though he has a bunch that he hasn't concluded. Welcome to Farthest Frontier, everybody, now in early access on Steam. You've watched Raptor play it, you've watched Nucrium play it, you've watched Catherine of Sky play it, but have you watched all of my villagers starve to death? Let's get started. I went looking for a tutorial, but I wasn't really, there isn't one. So then I just started kind of playing the game, and I found it's very hard, first of all, but it is very intuitive. The menus are just super easy to figure your way around. It's very clear how and what they want you to get done. It's just a really, really fun kind of a start to a game. So I'm going in somewhat blind, but not fully blind. I know how to move around inside the game, and I'm kind of starting this Let's Play assuming that you do as well. So we're going to call this, let's see what the options are. Kingsport is kind of nice, but that seems like a big sort of city, which it isn't yet. Arbordale's nice. Elysium, not ideal. You don't really want to call your place the Afterlife. Although I've heard of places called like Haven, Heaven, whatever. Toilbrook, no. Grimtree. New Townsville, classic name. That's like Sim City level. Cairnborough, Picklebury is... I kind of like Picklebury, to be honest. Wolverton, Mockington, Magmel, Stoneham, Middlebrook. Bourbontown, baby. Dysenteria. Rockbrog. I like Rockbrog, but I also like Picklebury a lot. I think I'm gonna go with Solidham, but I think I actually kind of want Picklebury. There's something about it. It's got me. You know, I'm gonna go map size large because I bought a new 3090. So it might as well be put to work. I'm gonna go Trailblazers here. I don't think, like, judging by this guy's face, he's probably saying, "Don't play this mode, Solid Content. This'll be you." Honestly, this will probably be me. I'll probably be a body buried under this. So, like, I maybe need to play Pioneer level and probably at pacifist mode, but I'm not going to. And I'm interested what you think. Like, leave in the comments below if you're like, "Oh, we enjoy it when a Let's Play goes south and we just watch everybody starve," because then it'll be like 3 episodes long. I don't know. You know what? I have too many jobs outside of the internet world and video games, and so I just don't have time to like do a bunch of rehearsing. So sometimes I gotta dive in and make an absolute fool of myself. But hey, here's what's gonna happen. If this doesn't go well, what we're gonna do is we're going to we're just gonna delete the episodes. So this will be you were here for the mess. You were here for the mess, and we'll see if this is still here in a year. Arid highlands, alpine valleys, random can be fun, plains, low lakes. See, okay, an idyllic, a dense forest, lush meadows, and lakes teeming with fish. It's pretty good, you know what I mean? Dry grasslands and brush, few forests, and lower mineral resources. That's not ideal. Medium environmental difficulty. Northern, okay, thick with conifer forests interspersed with lakes and occasional meadows. Medium. Arid highland seems hard. I don't want to go, like, lowland lake seems real easy, maybe? I kind of want to go with plains, although maybe we won't get fish. Few forests is not ideal. I'm going to go with plains just because I was born in the prairies, and I want to see if I can trailblaze the prairies. So without further ado, let's get started, and let's make Picklebury, and see if this is possibly... Oh, he's talking, sorry. See if this is possibly something we can survive, is what I was going to say. Okay, let's listen.
When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve.
Classic ruling class.
And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear.
Classic taxman. Okay, I'm not sure if that was Sean Bean. I assume it wasn't, but didn't he have some major Bean energy in that voice? It felt like a Sean Bean. And I just hope, I pray and hope that this is what my village can look like. This kind of reminds me of that, I can't remember the name of the board game I was just about to say, where you lay down the tile maps. Why can't I remember it? Carcassonne, there it is. Yeah, it kind of gives me Carcassonne vibes, which I love. But in reality, the game is kind of more sort of like Banished in terms of management, with a little bit of an RTS flair. And we'll probably, hopefully see a little bit of that today. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I hope we don't see too much RTS combat just yet, because I don't think I'm up for any fights. just yet. Love this berry. Berries are a good way to supplement your food supply early on, but they spoil quickly, and collection is labor intensive. Okay. I think that's kind of saying that there's always a balance between food, right? Like foraging is kind of one person to a forager hut, which you'll see, but it mirrors a lot of games. But that's fairly labor intensive. You got to build it. They have to go out and forage and then bring things back. So maybe that's not the best way to do it. Farming will be tough because you have to first kind of manage the farms and set them up. And then, of course, we've picked a map without any water, apparently. So that's not a good idea. But let's see what we can do with Pickleberry. We've finished scouting the area. Survey the land your villagers have explored to choose a promising site. It's important to choose a location that's near resources you'll need. Fair. So clay, iron, and potential food sources. Okay, very good. Now, moving the map around is the WSADs. Rotating is pressing the center mouse wheel in, as usual. Ooh, look, we found a lake. But one thing I love about this game here is hit the G key to bring up desirability. Oops. I slipped. I brings up water, which seems fairly okay in this area. And then F. Nope, that's G again. F for fertility. This is looking pretty good. Okay, maybe we're playing on a pretty generous situation here, because I think there's probably, there's going to be some fish in that lake. Let's just do a quick scan for another lake over here. This one is good as well, a little more centrally located. There's some farmland back here. I do see that we are going to have tree problems, that's for sure. I mean, it's okay, but it's somewhat sparse, so I kind of feel like, we almost want to be maybe this lake. No, it doesn't really matter, but there's a forest basically down here, so we kind of need to be ready for that. And I kind of want to set up, I want to set up here, I think, and start building out from here towards the lakes for some fish. And then this area here, which I think this deep green must be like max fertility, so like let's set up for that. What they're not showing you is that tab rotates the buildings right off the top, if you're wondering, so rotate that building. Let's have the town center focused on the, heading towards the, I want to do like a center avenue that goes past the river like that. So we're going to do something like this. And we're going to choose that as our town location. Now, that is a little close, I guess, to that field. We still got the fertility. Maybe I'll turn that off. It's a little close to this, like, high fertility area, because obviously we're going to build lots of houses and stuff. So maybe that was a bit stupid, actually. Clay. I didn't even look for resources like iron. Whoops, I'm an idiot. I don't even know if there's going to be a lot of iron around here. They did say there wasn't going to be. There's a decent amount of clay, so I think we'll just have to... Oh, right, okay, let's get started. I think we're going to have to figure that out. So I've hit spacebar to pause things for now because we got to figure out a lot of things. First of all, we're just heading into early spring, but you'll notice that this actually moves pretty fast through the seasons. So we kind of need to get some firewood going, pretty much now. I'm going to hit up the old N key down here. This is what I love. You see the hotkeys down here all the time, right? So there's, set exploration point, which is nice. That's awesome. That means we could, have people go out there and take a look. N is our path. B is our building menu, etc., etc. So, clear, flatten terrain. Oh, very cool. Okay, some light terraforming to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this forward, like so. Just put, this is, I don't know why, but I always just kind of do this. This is just like my little, just put a little path around the center there, and now that gives me a sense of what are we dealing with in terms of symmetry? Symmetry, you heard me. 1, 2, 3. This is an easier spot to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I want to see what happens if I do a central avenue. Is it smart enough to combine them? Does it do anything interesting? No, it doesn't like that I'm trying to do that. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to leave a central avenue like so. I'm going to actually, how do I clear this out? I think it's that button. Yeah, okay. Or actually, let's see if the clear thing... Oh, it did it all. Okay, great. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 1 in from the side. Same thing over here. Where's the side of this? There. 1 in from the side. I think we can actually afford to make a smaller avenue in the middle. Let's go 1 in from these sides. Okay, so let's clear these. Oh, for heaven's sake. Clear that. Yes, and maybe the clear button does something else. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go 2 in from the sides. So 1, 2. There we are. This is wasteful. Maybe? 1, 2. There we go. So there's our central road. Now, why am I doing that? Well, because... I play weird, but I'm thinking in terms of future decorations and stuff like that, okay? So, for example, B decorations. We got gardens. We've got all kinds of things. So all kinds of ways that we're going to want to make this area a nice and important area. But don't worry, I'm not going to do that the whole time. We're also going to have some houses out back here. And this road, I think, let's carry it forward all the way to the river, essentially. And then let's have some fishing going on here, because I think one of the most important things really to get up and running is some kind of food production. Oops. The R key brings up, settlement stock. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So let's get that going here. Let's pull a path to that. But what I think I like is I'm going to do like a curve path like that, because I think it just looks cool. You'll see once it gets built. That's going to look real nice. Okay, so those are the things I want to focus on. A little bit of pathing and some fishing. Then we're going to have to chop down some more of these trees. What are we looking at here? Some greens over here. Hazelnut, which is, it looks like it's grayed out, so it must not be like in season. But I think, honestly, like, let's do a path out this way and do some foraging over here. Oh, maybe a path out here. See, like, because I don't know how big the foraging is. But this is just going to show you another food option right here. Oh, weird. Why is that not? Oh, weird. All right, we're going to come in like this, I guess. And then connect to there. Okay, the paths are getting weird. I don't know why that didn't square off like this one. Why didn't that square off? Oh, dear. Hang on, we got a predator going on. Oh, my goodness. The RTS begins already, so I'm going to go half speed and press play here. This dude's going to bite the dust unless he can get away. Looks like maybe he can get away, as all his villager friends, I'm going to right-click and then right-click on this guy. All his villager friends are kind of coming to help defend him. He did not make it. We have lost a villager this day, and you know what that means, unfortunately. It's about to ask me for a graveyard. So that is something we can't build just yet, but it's up here. And in my quick playthrough there where I was trying to... This path is so weird. When I was doing a quick playthrough, I had some folks die to rabies, a bite. So he probably maybe even was going to get rabies, but not much to be done about it. I'm going to prioritize this construction here. I'm kind of ripping through some of the menu stuff because I'm sort of assuming that we've seen that already. All right, got some fishing up and running, and you know, this game has been being featured for a while, so I feel like it's been out there. But again, kind of going through it a little bit at least. But I mean, yeah, I don't need to really dive into exactly how to play the game unless you really want to. But I am not by any means an expert, so you know, don't listen to me too much. Let's go food production and let's get a field. Now, I'm getting a field going right away because take a look up here. When you expand it, it tells you, you know, its general fertility, which is really nice looking, but its cost is 1,320 labor hours. So this thing is going to take a while to build. So I want to lay that down, and I don't want to make it too big. Even that might be too big. I'm not sure. Man, this road here, that is bothering me. I'm going to actually delete that. I don't know what to do about it. I'm going to be honest with y'all, I cannot stand it. Well, you know what? That's slightly better at least, but it's still really dumb. Okay, the next thing we're missing, what do we have? 6 logs? Okay, let's harvest. Basically, hang on. Let's hit the H key, which is the harvest key, but let's turn off berries, bushes, and stones. And let's just make sure we just yeah, let's just chop those trees down. Maybe not these ones. Remove his target. I don't want people venturing out too far right at the moment. Let's just get the ones nearby. And then I think that means we need somebody to make firewood, and we need to make some houses. So this is built now, so that's good. So let's go here into the build menu with B, grab some housing, basic shelter. Match it up. Does it match with the, I think it does. Oh, you love it. You love it. Love it when they have that in mind. Surely there's a little bit of Tetrising. You know, some buildings are going to be, you know, 4 by, you know, like odd sizes, but yeah, I just like it when it fits this nicely with the, right with the back of, oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm going too far over or something. I see what I've done wrong. Okay. So if I don't pull the path out to the corner, it tries to finish it from the last node, and it makes things less grid-like and potential for more. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to fix this. Just because I know it's going to drive me bonkers. And then can I clear? I'm going to clear this road. Salvage it. Yeah, salvage that path. Salvage it to pieces. Then we bring... Okay, hang on. I'm going to bring it for... Wait. This one first connects. Good. Then this guy... No! Oh, I think my people are going to starve to death and probably freeze. We're coming up on the summer here, but we do need to get some firewood. There we go. Thank you. We do need to get some firewood going, so we got to get focused here. So these will be built. They only need logs, so these are like little log cabins. Where was that forest? It's off this way, I think. So if we kind of keep building this way, let's go for a resources. What makes wood? A saw pit makes planks. This basic well, a saw pit. Oh, hang on. Firewood splitter. There we go. So we need this turns logs into firewood. So let's go here with that. Like so, right near the housing. I don't know if that is bad for desirability. Then I'm going to put a road right here into this forest. And what I want to do is, like, we need a storehouse. So let's go into storage here. Figure out a stockyard. And I think if we have a lot of our industry got to go off this way, then let's have the stockyard, like, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? I feel like 4... Most buildings seem to be about like a 3 or a 2, so that, yeah, this will let me have a path there. So this stockyard build site and this... let's get this guy prioritized, actually. This stockyard build site, I believe, is going to hold wood, so that we're going to chop all this wood, store it here, chop it here, maybe bring it back there, which is less efficient for them. But again, I'm looking for your tips because I've actually... I'll freely admit I've never been that good with min-maxing of supply lines. I'm more of a decoration boy myself. Okay, let's not build too many roads. Okay, so the roads are coming in. One house is built, I think. Nope, not yet. Okay. But I have prioritized this bad boy, which is maybe not the best idea. I don't know. I just want some firewood. I don't like seeing firewood at 0. That's all I'm saying. And then we only have 3 logs, so all 3 of them are going to be given there. This one is almost built, though, so at least we'll see how many people we can house. So that was 4. Okay, so we need 2 more to get everybody housed. I'm surprised it didn't ask me for a... Oh, yeah, there's a body right there. Usually it tells me I need a graveyard. You can tell I already know about that because I'm, like, you know, already losing colonists all the time. Usually you need a graveyard by now. Other people who play this game are like, no, you don't. So that's only going to take 300 people hours. If I go 1 further out, I think that would line up with, like, some housing and stuff. So let's get that built. But maybe not... Whoa. Oh, man, our like, brush fire's gonna be a thing in this game? I bet. Is there water? Resources? Yeah, basic well. Let's get that basic well right here. Oh, not really good water option here. So what if we do on here, which will probably... I mean, it's gonna be our next block of housing, but that's okay. We can just do this. Hang on, we got a predator. Bring out your dead. Yes, I'm working on it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hang on. Oh, you guys just iced that wolf. You know what I think that means? I think, that's got to be like some wolves or something out here. Let's see if, okay, what kind of food options we have. We're working on that. Not enough food options, in my opinion. Food production. What else do we have? Foraging. Forager shack. Let's build one of those. So if I scroll, oh, see it now. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. We got nuts. We got cabbages, and we've got berries in good supply if we go here. And it's kind of near a storehouse, which I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing, because I don't know if it goes in the storehouse. And I'm gonna give us a little bit of a curve, just because I think it looks cool. To there. Maybe there's gonna be some food storage. I think that's what I want to unlock now. Storage. Root cellar. We need to build the stockyard to unlock the root cellar. Okay, and the root cellar, I believe, let me show you this, will decrease spoilage. So right now, if you look up here, it says there are 9 months of food in public storage, but 3 months of food are going to be lost within the next 12 months. So I assume that some of the fresh stuff, like the turnips, the root vegetables, actually, they probably last long. What do we have here? Smoked meat. Yeah, it's got to be the root vegetables. So within 12 months, these bad boys are going to be gone. So we're going to have major food problems pretty soon here, but we have firewood at least, so that's not bad. Apparently it's low, though, and still have that housing shortage. And these people don't have water. A little bit of a freeze there. Hopefully that was an autosave. I might need it. All right, so how much stone do we have? We've got 20 stone just kind of lying around, so that's okay for now. Can we just harvest this? Can we, like, freebase harvest this thing? Bushes? I think it's just like general areas of harvestability. So those might disappear as the city continues to grow. Where are we at now? Okay, we've got firewood being made. We have our stockyard build site is low on wood. I think we might want to go with, like, prioritizing these 2 houses. Middle of the summer, we're still doing okay. We now have a well. That's nice. A well covered in bushes. Oh, it's just a felled tree. That's what that is. That's not bad. Housing show, firewood. Okay, yeah. We're working on it. We're working on it. Now, this is giving me a warning. This well has run dry. What? Wait. Tree cover near wells can help improve groundwater levels. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Water levels are good here. Maybe it needs to fill up. Current... quicker water accumulation. Oh, wait. What's that? Total water bonus. Water capacity 24 of 250. Oh, it's going up. Okay, I think it just has to fill up. So it slowly generates water over time. However, what I should do is maybe like tree that area in or something with some decorations. Oh man, all my colonists are going to die, aren't they? Because I'm going to be too busy like decorating. I think I can build some decorations around it. What do I have? Small shrubs, tree cover. Here we go. Birch tree, maple tree, oak. Let's get a mighty oak tree around it. I think that's the same size as these houses. Yes, let's do an oak tree here. Oh, that cost me a gold? A gold ingot? Well, never mind. We're not going to build that. I thought trees were made of wood. Apparently we're making some golden trees. But yeah, if I can get some tree cover over here, I think that would look really nice with that well anyway. So now we have 11 of 8 housing, so that's good. The housing shortage is almost solved. 3 work left on this one. Oh, we probably don't need this. This is an extra house, but that's fine. Let's keep that working. Now, where's that field? Here we go. Okay, a couple more trees to clear out, and then they'll start the, like, 1,200 working hours to get that done. We almost have our forager shack built. Let's see other food stuff now. Hunting cabin. Let's see. Hunting. Is there anything to hunt around here? We can do a lot of trapping. Where was that wolf? Wasn't there some, like, wolves? Oh, we can do some deer. Up and along, which is nice. We can do deer along this road that we've built. This is like our main service road. More people await to join. Amass a 4-month food supply of food in 6 houses. Okay, we don't have the houses yet. Let's get this hunter cabin going. We got some logs over there. Oh, the storage yard is built. That means that we can get our better foods cellar. Let's tab this guy around. I feel like it fits pretty well here. Might as well just put it here. I'm going to put it here so this path can continue on. And the reason for that is always trying to leave a few spots for decorations. There we go. Maybe we'll get some industry here. I don't know what industries. Let's take a look at what we're missing. I mean, that's the best way to go, right? Is like you just build to whatever we're missing. Okay, so a stockyard, which we just built. Stockpile building materials such as logs, stones, and planks. A large storage structure to use to store all items. Then food. I feel like we got to build this storehouse. Let's see a look at this thing. Oh, see, now this is a cool building. We like this building. Actually fits really well right here. And it's kind of a downtown building, though. So as long as there's like a... Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it right there. That feels good to me. That feels like a good spot for that building. We have just started. This is my first playthrough. So again, hit me up with those comments with how screwed I am. You know, if you're watching this and you're like, this guy's not going to last another 5 minutes. Oh, look at all these... Okay, wait a minute. Sumacs. Like, let's harvest all this, right? Let's harvest some berries, dude. Gonna turn this off and just make sure we harvest the crap out of these berries. There we are. Because it looks like we can just do that ourselves. I bet we can do it all ourselves, but, you know, foragers just automate the process. Hopefully we're bringing in enough food. I am not sure, but we now have people housed. We have 73 firewood. Don't really have many trees. Let's do a little bit of chopping. We want to be careful, though, I think, though. This hunting cabin probably needs a decent amount of tree cover. Where is the deer resource that it saw? Is that a thing? Nuts. Hawthorn. I thought maybe it would be a same, like one of these little icons, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, we got our hunter up, and he's able to produce. If I move the work area, what does it tell me? He can trap and hunt deer in this area. So we'll keep this area over here. We'll try to farm our trees maybe from deeper in here, I guess. I don't know. Your settlement needs a graveyard. Yeah, it's a solid content playthrough. Of course my settlement needs a graveyard. Now this farmland... Yeah, see, again, we're going to get trees out of this because I want to turn all this into a nice little stretch of farmland. This farmland still needs, it looks like some more things need to be cleared still. Not 100% sure. A couple more obstructions, maybe some stones and stuff, but they're working on it. And the fall is here. We have 8 months of food. 2 will be lost. Our root cellar is a few logs away. Let's turn this construction off. We have enough houses. Let's not worry about this house. Let's worry about getting storage done. And then obviously the graveyard. Okay, so this is officially started. So we now have 1,392 work hours, or work like man hours or whatever, to get that farm done. When it's done, you'll notice that you can actually expand its production a little bit. Like you can expand the farm field out this way if you want, or you can just build another one. But yeah, you definitely don't want to build a big one right off the top. Otherwise, like it'll take all of winter and we still won't get this thing done. Actually, you know what? We probably can't work on it during the winter. I bet it gets too cold. I'm not 100% on that, but I bet it does. Okay, our food stores are up to 10 months now, so we are, I'm saying like seeing sort of positive food growth. But again, we're just going to be down to foraging for this winter. And I assume fishing stops working. Produced last year, 138. How much can I fish this lake? You know what I mean? Can I fish the absolute crap out of this lake? Oh, we got a new villager born. We've replaced the one that was straight up eaten by a wolf in year 1, for which we now need to bury. Not sure why they're not doing this. I think they're focused. Yeah, see, construction has been halted. Okay, so we have to wait until the summer before we can do that one. What else are you guys building? What else are we worried and working on? Our foraging hut, hopefully. Okay, I mean, hopefully the hunting can trap through the winter. It's also producing pelts and tallow, which is nice. I'd like to be able to farm that. Okay, we need. You know what we need is some more wood. Let's harvest some more trees. Let's harvest all these trees. This is gonna be farmland anyway. Let's harvest, yeah, all that there. Let's keep that wood going. We have 91 firewood, which I think, I don't know, I'm guessing should be enough to keep these 3 things going. Let's check here. Food is low. Firewood, medium. No medicine. But they're good for clothes, shoes, and hide coats, which is always a concern, actually. My fear here is like, what if we run out of shoes already? That's kind of an Ostriv vibe, to be honest. It's kind of nice. All right, so this bad boy stores everything from food. Oh, and I can turn it off. That's great. This bad boy is also built and stores food, but I believe spoilage reduction bonus per barrel. Oh, so if we make the barrels, we will increase spoilage reduction, or yeah, or increase our reduction percentage. Storage capacity there. Okay, so hopefully they opt to store food here and not here. Although there is some spoilage reduction as well. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. From using the storehouse. So this little storage area, I don't know if that's very efficient. I think these 2 should have been spaced out. But what are you gonna do? We could turn this off of food though. It could just store everything else, and then that makes it more useful. Maybe we do that. I just want to store things in the, how do I mass unclick things? Yeah, so just store food there, and then this will be a nice big storage for our industry. Like I said, I think industry should keep going out this way a little bit, or at least maybe just into this area. Although I am concerned about favorability. What tool was that? Was that, so G? Desirability, there we go. Yeah, so desirability goes down around this little area. So these houses, they're not like stoked about life right now. That's fair. Okay, well, let's build some houses out this way. I mean, it is the winter. We'll get that. You know what? Let's prioritize that, but let's still lay down a couple of houses. So construction enabled. And let's go B. Amenities and housing. Oh, crap. We got a predator. Has anybody seen the movie Prey? I don't know why it didn't go to theaters, but I'm really looking for it. I gotta watch that. Oh, no. We got a problem, folks. There's nobody nearby. Can you just run? There we go. Let's go half speed. All right. You're going to turn and fight once we get some backup. There we go. Now turn and fight so he stops moving. Come on. Careful, careful, careful. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get back to foraging. You're mostly wounded. You're basically almost dead. Health-wise, how are you doing? Health 29. Idling, unable to work. Oh, because it's too cold. Okay, I think he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, we've got, what's this going on here? 315 work left on that bad boy. We just lost 48 meat. Oh boy. Okay, that's not ideal. Bury your dead. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently working on it, I think. It's just taking a while because it's cold, I guess. All right, we got some more houses going in here because I know that was one of the things they said. If we want more people to move in, we got to do more houses. So let's do that. Let's bring this road out. I'm doing little 4x4 grids, but maybe I should just do, yeah, different size of grids. Again, like, I'm looking for your tips, people. Feel free to throw tips at me about how best to survive these long and dark winters and eventually prepare for defense against the oncoming attacks. We have made it, though, to year number 2. So, I mean, we're not doing horrible. Are we doing great? No. But are we doing horrible? No. I mean, I have to make a graveyard first thing. But again, this is, okay, what would you expect? If you're going to watch solid content, you know, you kind of almost want, you almost want, 120 people could fit in there. You almost want a good graveyard off the top. That's how you know it's a solid content production. All right, let's take a look at what else we have unlocked. Market. We need a saw pit and a storehouse. Let's unlock the market. Resources. We've probably unlocked saw pit and a tannery. Cures animal hides and turns them to coats. Oh, heck yeah. Real bad on the desirability. Maybe it's out near the... it's probably because it stanks. I think this building really has quite a stank to it. I mean, it is just drying out hides of dead animals, so we're going to put that there. It's near the storehouse. The desirability... I'm sure there's things we can do to increase the desirability. Location desirability bonus is 0. They hate it. Yeah, I mean, these houses will be more desirable. In fact, we could end up, like, moving or destroying these. Relocate. You can relocate them. So, honestly, we might relocate these and put a garden here or some sort of administrative building to sort of buff. And then I think, naturally speaking, all our housing is going this way, just by virtue of the fact that we can't really put it anywhere else. We have another housing shortage, eh? We almost don't. What I'd love to know, and again, you toss a comment in if you think you have a solution for this, is there a more sustainable way to get wood? Because right now, I'm, like, worried about my wood situation. Oh, yeah, right. Speaking of wood, saw pit. Not as bad of a debuff here. Let's put it right here. Yeah, let's actually... Okay, let's move it away until it's not affecting those homes, though. Again, I am, I guess, planning on moving those. But let's not make them hate their lives right away. But again, like, okay, here's the thing, villagers. You know, these are things you're going to want in your life, so you shouldn't be that mad about a little bit of noise. All right, see, we're bringing up all the houses at the same time, which is, that's a lot of work here, but that's all right. Is our person buried in here? What was that person's name? Okay, where's the body? I think the body is, that's probably what these rats are. I bet the body rotted away and now there's rats here. I mean, I don't know. But if I had to guess, that's what those rats are for. We just didn't get that body buried fast. Oh, he's right there. Oh, no. Also, what is this? Storage cart. Can we not have... Oh, look at this. We got some swords. Got some tools. Well, this is good to know that we had. I assume this is for when we get attacked. Man, I really hate that there's a body. They're just standing on top of his body. It would be nice if somebody would bury him. Burn. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they will, but hey, we'll get these houses done. One more log for that house. Let's bring up the harvest map, because, like, what are we harvesting here? What is that? Is this like a tree, or is this a bush? Oh, it's a birch tree. Yeah, so oh, I see. Some of these yields are going to be bigger, so we're, like, chopping down little baby trees, which is not ideal, but we just kind of need to keep chopping stuff and moving forward. Let's chop everything around here. Let's just deforest this whole area, unfortunately. Sorry, progress, etc., etc. All right, we have 10 months of food. 9 we're going to lose. That's not ideal, but I think we're sort of in a positive food situation, which is nice. We don't have our first field done yet, but it will be done shortly. 1,000 work points left on that. Fertility remains pretty strong in this area, so I almost want to start a new field. As soon as we get this one up and running, we should just get more fields right around this area. Maybe, yeah, 3 more of the same size or something. And then maybe this area here is going to have what I assume is food processing stuff. That we're about to unlock, maybe? Like a windmill, bakery, a barn. Food, hide, and milk. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, great. Oh, here we go. An arborist. We'll work at this building and maintain and harvest fruit trees nearby. Okay, so to do this, we just need a tier 2 town center. Let's go take a look at our town center here. I'm getting the hang of this game a little bit, maybe. I say right before a Viking raid. So we need 8 shelters, 30 people, and a market. And then some planks. We're working on the planks thing. Oh, I love these buildings. Good Lord, I love the look of this game. It's so pretty. All right, so 8 houses. We're about to have 8 houses. We just need to find some more logs. So that's fine. This needs 20 logs. That's a... Well, these are hungry ones, aren't they? I'm gonna like lower the priority. I'm gonna turn that one off for now. Let's focus right now on getting these 8 houses up and running, and I guess probably the saw pit built as well because we need some logs. Yeah, so we're down on logs. So let's take a look at our citizens management here. We've got the management screen here. If you hold, you gotta click down and hold on for a sec there. I find that it kind of is a bit sticky. It says we have 7 laborers and 0 of 4 builders. That's probably because there's no resources. So I imagine the laborers become builders as needed. That's why these 2 are separate. That's my guess. I can also open up more jobs for builders, which will probably pull more from the labor pool. And then, as you can see, yes, a very Banished-like menu to manage all these, all the jobs in your house, in your colony, rather. Resources and storage, food spoilage. It's looking okay, I guess. I don't know. I'll learn probably. My storehouses. Okay, this is great. This is great to see. What about your happiness? Yeah, let's take a look at my happiness here. Most villagers are all of them, all 13 of them are very happy. Look at that. You guys were like, oh, shallow content, so bad at games. I'm sure some of you said that. Well, too bad I'm not. Looks like everybody's pretty happy in old Picklebury. Except for the lack of logs. Is it because of the... Yeah, you know what it is? Okay, there we go. We're chopping some trees. It's probably because these roads became a logistical situation where they had a lot of, like, digging and knocking of things to do rather than focusing on what I need them to do, which is cut these trees down. Let's prioritize some trees then. How about that? Oh, my goodness, that scared me. There we go. We got some logs coming in. Soon enough. Houses are built somewhat speedily. It looks like we have just 5 logs left to get these 2 houses built, and then we'll have like quite an amount of housing actually. That'll bring us to our total number there. Then we need our saw pit build site so that we can get 30 or 40 planks. And I think we have enough stone gathered. Yeah, this was a very rocky area, which is, I mean, to be honest, that is kind of classic plains. You know, that's classic Alberta where I grew up. There's lots of, it's very rocky in some places. You think it looks like a nice lush meadow, but really it's just like little rocks everywhere. I love the V of the geese as they, I assume, start heading to warmer pastures for the winter. I believe some of my villagers wish they could do the same, as we only have 6 months of food with 5 set to spoil. A little concerned about that. What do we have here? There was a warning that like 50 meat, spoiled or something, so that was not ideal. So I have got another forager hut going up over here, and I'm trying to get on top of my logs. But we're using them in pretty high... They seem to be in quite high demand. So yeah, I really want to get to that tier 2 and get that arborist up ASAP so we can get a more sustainable logging situation. I might even put it here so that they're just filling in this area where this guy is doing all his foraging and this guy is doing all his hunting. Might be worth getting another hunting hut going. I'm just trying to see, like, are there some stats on, like, what level of food is resources and storage here? I mean, oh, that's not bad, though. That kind of shows a healthier look than we looked at earlier. What I'd love to see is my graphs. Are there graphs somewhere that show my general trending? What is this button here? Oh, what is that? Automatic building upgrades are enabled. Oh, I gotta slow things down. I'm already losing mad frame rate over here. I don't know how long this Let's Play is gonna go if I'm gonna have frame rate issues. I thought I had a pretty decent computer. Oh, here we go. Here's some potential charts. Filling professions. Nope, this is just the old... This is that thing again. Oh, what about here? Here we go, food production. Okay. So, protein, grain, vegetable, fruit, dairy. I see. So, yeah, it looks like... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're real low. It does look like consumed. Spoiled is really eating up a lot of my food production. Consumed, they're not even consuming that much. So, really, we just have to get to a better place. What can we do with that meat, maybe? That's probably the issue. So, my food stocks are low. Yes, thank you for warning me about that. B... Food production. What do we have? Oh, a smokehouse. We didn't build a smokehouse. That's on us. That's on me. I'll try to keep that away from you guys, but honestly, we're going to need to put it somewhere. Let's put the smokehouse right here. So food can kind of come from here, or I could have put it. Hang on. I guess we could just put it right here. Let's see what that does for the. Yeah, it makes -8 is pretty rough desirability. Again, I know I'm moving these. Maybe let's not worry about it because we're gonna move those houses. This just makes more sense. It just fits right there. We'll put some trees here eventually once we get gold going. And then maybe we'll move these houses. I'm not really sure how to move. Like, will that kill these people? I can probably move a house. Let's experiment. We're learning. We're moving this house. Move this house over here, maybe. Let's move it over here. There. All right. Okay, so it takes 20 work. I wonder if we'll lose resources. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, especially as we're heading into the winter. I mean, we have 7 months of food. 6 will spoil soon, but not like within 12 months. So I think we can make it through the winter, I hope, and then get back into our foraging abilities. People keep moving in, though, so, you know, careful, guys. Let's not move in here. This field, how close are we? I got to pay attention because I don't know how close we are to that field being done. Oh, it looks like our sawmill is done, so we're going to start getting some planks going on here, which is nice. And I feel like that's unlocked the market, maybe? Amenities? Oh, yeah, there we go. The market. Okay, now, it's going to take 30 planks, 10 stone. We have that. And wait, let's read about this bad boy. Like, what does it do? I call things bad boy a lot for now. I don't know why. It's just like an internal meme that's stuck in my brain. Do you guys have internal memes? I do that all the time. Where it's like, for the next few months, I'm going to say bad boy about everything. And then, like, I say spicy a lot. I've been doing that for, like, years now, though. That one's not going away. Not to say that these aren't, like, I'm not saying I invented that. I'm just saying it's something that I say a lot, and I just can't stop saying the same thing. All right, let's get back to work. A building where household goods are stocked by a grocer and distributed to houses, saving time for working villagers. Markets also generate tax revenue and increase the desirability of surrounding houses. How big is it? Somewhat big. So if we move all these houses, we can put the market right here. Then it flows all the resources right into the market. Although it feels like the market should be a little further away so we can support more housing out this way. That's kind of how I feel about it. So let's put it right here in a way that allows a garden to be nearby eventually once we can afford gardens. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to place it like that. We're going to bring the path around it. And we're going to leave well enough alone. That's what we're doing. This is its area, but hopefully not its area of collection. Like, hopefully they go further to get resources so we can start spreading our sort of logistical support out a bit. Oh my goodness, we're out of food. What happened? 5 logs left on that. Good lord, that's... Okay, we're all going to starve. I think I needed way more foraging huts or something. Oh crap, I screwed up. Oh my goodness, food stocks are desperately low. That number is all over the map. It was just at 4, but then a bunch of stuff spoiled. I am sweating, and we're at 0, so I believe this might be another, just like my recipe for disaster playthrough, that it's ended in disaster. So I'm sure people are about to tell me, oh, see, now we're back up to 2. So some meats are coming in. I've got another hunter's hut going up over here, but it might be too little too late. Oh boy, they go through food faster, or it spoils faster. I'm not really sure. 64 meat. Surely, 15 of you guys could survive at least. Well, I guess that's months. Yeah, okay. Well, here's hoping foraging is able to get started again. I'm just glad that the winters don't last as long as they do in Banished. I feel like the Banished winters are really long. We've got our fisher of men back up and running. 288 works left on this field, so hopefully maybe I'll make that a... No, you know what? I want these logs to keep getting ready because I'd like to get another hunter's hut and this forager up and running. I'm not even worried about this right now. We just kind of need to make it through. We're definitely in spring again, so we might have survived. Like, maybe the foragers are going to bring us back to a slightly healthier number. And then, of course, this meat smoker is going to help. I think that was the big failure. I think, yeah, obviously maybe a bit more food production going on, but then the meat smoker earlier. Like, this was ready and available for me a lot longer ago. So that was a bit of a stupid move on my part. Let's get this meat smoker going. What kind of meat do we have? We have 50 raw meat. Hopefully they do fish as well. Looks like, yeah, smoked fish and smoked meat. So they're going to start taking stuff there. We can only have one person working there, but we have enough employees to spare. So they're going to go. She goes, oh, she took it right over the back, too. Oh, I love that she didn't have to, like, walk around to the front, which is kind of nice. It's good for immersion, like foundation. But now we've got some, hopefully... Our stocks look bad, but that's because she's making smoked meat, I think. Product ratio, yeah, we'll leave that. What do we get? Oh, it uses firewood. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully it's going to release some of this meat soon, and that's going to fix our stores. I think we honestly, just barely made it through the winter, if I'm being fully honest. So now we have some more storage. Please don't injure my people. What are my options? Developed land 0. Okay, developed land 0%. I don't really know what that means. I feel like developed land is maybe a negative thing. Food stocks are low again, but they are sort of stabilizing, and it looks like before this winter is up, we should be able to get this farm going. I'm going to actually prioritize this now because we do have a gatherer going, 3 logs. I think we'll be okay. But we're going through wood a lot faster than we're able to produce it right now. So the arborist would be nice. How is my market coming? Only 6 logs left. I mean, that's not bad. 6 planks left and we've got our market up. That's not bad. 96 work left and then we've got this field up. I probably should have prioritized it earlier, but let's see if this can help us feed our people. All right, this field was done by the start of the summer. That's not bad. Crop rotation. Okay. Oh, I see. Hang on. Let's pause the game. This is showing me where we are. So we can swing in a crop here really quickly. Okay, we're not going to just pick willy-nilly, I see. All right, so what do we have here? Crop. Beans. We can plant some Sean beans. Frost tolerance is 0. So what if we did something like, is there something more frosty? Frost tolerance 10 out of 10. Turns a dependable crop with moderately high yield of root vegetables which store well. Do well even in average soil. Okay. I see. So this is years. So this next year we'll do this. The year after we'll do this. It looks like, yeah, going into the seasons. So let's add turnips into the... Oh, you can't do that. Okay, let's add turnips here, so we won't do that. Then what can happen after turnips? What happens? Growth time, impacts to fertility is -2. Dependence is 6 of 10. Weed suppression 4 to 10. Rocky resilience is kind of nice. And heat tolerant. Is there something heat tolerant that doesn't impact -2? +2 to fertility, but very little weed suppression and heat tolerance. Lots of frost tolerance, though. We got to do peas, the next winter here. So what do we want to do? Oh, good heat tolerance. A bit of weed suppress. -5 to fertility, but then we have wheat, which will probably unlock a bunch of stuff. I think for now, what we should do... Clover. I think for now, what we should do is something that would, like carrots, like things that we can just kind of eat. You heard me. Let's go peas immediately after that. Can we get a third thing in here? Have him work the land. Before the winter, he'll work the land, but we'll get some peas. Then the next year, I'm not sure what this will do to yield factor for peas. I mean, that's a pretty decent yield, I think. Not as good a yield, or maybe that's good. I'm not sure. It looks like a current soil bonus. So we kind of really... Oh, we can add sand. Oh, so we need to go mine some sand now. That's what the sand's for. I love this. Buckwheat yields grain, which might be milled into flour. Yeah, I guess we can go for flour. But what we need to do is something that increases fertility. So we've got these bad boys, which are going to increase fertility. Then this gentleman here, he is going to... No, yeah, I know. Just give me a second. I'm trying to read what it does. Growing crop provides a chance to reduce weed levels and remove rocks. So he's going to remove the rockiness and get the weed levels down. Then the next year, we spend it making a big old crop. Because I think we'll have had our... these peas will bring the fertility up. These turnips will cost me the same amount of fertility. So the fertility hasn't really changed. So we might want to see, is there something we can boost fertility with? Clover. Huge impact to fertility. Okay, let's put it in this year. Right off early. Then wheat. Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, this year, it's a big chunk in the middle. I think we have this guy do a little bit of crop work in the early spring. Because then it's every 2 times he gets out there and just gives it a little plow action. Then the clover is kind of like leaving it fallow. Then we get not a great yield of wheat, but we'll see. We'll see if that's good enough. I mean, we just need to get started with some of this. -3, source of vegetable greens, which only have a moderate storage life. Fairly frost tolerant, requires fertile soil. Food yields are good. 350. I think I kind of want a good yield of food, to be honest with you. Is there something really small that can just go in there? No. Yeah, so really you could only Tetris a few things in, like 3 small ones. But I think these are pretty good years. We'll have a year of wheat, and then so if we get other fields and then kind of mirror this and try to have wheat growing every year, we'll always have some wheat coming. And maybe we'll just see how this goes. But again, feel free to toss in the comments what you think would make more sense for the crops in this forest. In this field. You heard me. Now, how are we doing here? We got 2 logs remaining here. We've got a couple of logs sitting on the road, 2 in fact, let's go high priority on that so we can get some meat coming in. Right now it says no food is going to spoil, but we have 4 months sitting in our coffers. Who knows how much failed to begin planting? That's fine. So wait, what is growing? Oh, this is the weeds probably. 86. It's going down slightly though. Or it says it's going down. Impact on yield, minus 75. Brutal. Maybe this guy's got to be working the field more than that. At any rate, we're starting to get into a positive state with our logs, which means that we'll have another hunting cabin up shortly. We're bringing in food from all over the place. Food stocks just never mind. I'm like, we're doing it, and then it's like food stocks are low. I think it's because, yeah, the meat goes to the smoker first. But this is feeling a little bit better, a little less dangerous. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's plant another field here right away. It just takes so long. We know we're gonna need it. Let's go with a slightly larger one, only slightly, just another lane or 2. And okay, this guy's up. Let's make sure it's the best hunting position. I was looking around. It's like there's not much. But if we kind of move it around a little bit, there's only a 1-star chance of finding deer. And yeah, and trapping animals. So we'll hope for the best out there. In the meantime, our market has been done. That's nice. Yeah, see, this is what I thought. Okay, so it's going to bring firewood and stuff out to here. Oh, there are fires. Okay, well, there's a well here. Are you guys running to... Okay, you're getting water. Good. Okay, so I've answered my question about whether or not there are fires. And also, I shouldn't be surprised. This game, as tough as it is, has fires. So we've had our village catch fire this episode. We've had 1 person die. There's his very sad-looking tombstone. Wish it was better, but... Oh, are you going... Oh, no, they're going to fight it right now. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So that fire is a problem. Fire spreads quickly. Oh, it kind of got put out okay. I think we need, like, a fire brigade. And we need wells everywhere. All right. I've learned my lesson. Wells are going up all over the place from now on. Okay, good. We stopped it. Whew. You could hear it in my voice, right? You heard me going like, oh, no. All right, so we're going to get a well right here. And you know what we're going to get? Do we need another well? I mean, do farms catch fire? I just don't even know. We could get another well here, though, maybe. Looks kind of nice there, maybe. No, it's pretty silly how close it is. Maybe a well near this forager, though. Yeah, that well seems to be probably the most important one. And then maybe we should get this road connected. Even though they're probably, like, hoping... They would probably rather hope that we didn't get a... you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the forager probably doesn't want a lot of attention, but now we've got, like, major highways leading out to it. It is what it is, folks. We could put also well down here, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't super care about our fishing village. All right, now, 423... Do we have... You know, so I guess I should have put this away from everything or something so that it wouldn't spread the fire when it catches fire. Because, again, it's a smokehouse, so I imagine it's fairly flammable. What I'm wondering, however, is... where do we... Is there a way to mitigate fire with, like, a fire brigade? Oh, a compost yard. Night soilmen collect human and animal waste, which is converted into usable compost. Crop fields to improve fertility. We love it, don't we? Let's do it out here. Whoops. Tab to tab. It's kind of close if we wanted to. No, I don't think that's going to affect the desirability. I mean, yeah, obviously that, but like, I think that works. Yeah, let's put that right there. Okay, we'll continue moving these as we go. In fact, let's move this bad boy. It's the middle of the summer. Relocate building over to here. We'll keep getting them away from as our town evolves. We understand that we want, you know, more of that out here. Now, what if... Oh, we got a predator sighted. What are we dealing with? Oh, it's a whole bear. Okay, they've run into their homes, and he's really destroying those homes. Let's eat this. Let's kill this bear. Okay, the bear deals a lot of damage. The bear deals quite a lot of damage. Okay, you, mademoiselle, you need to just, like, Run away, run away. Go. Oh, no. That was on me. I thought we would have... How do you get the weapons? How do we arm... I guess we have to assign guards. That's what we need to do. Oh, my goodness. He just about killed 2 people, but she actually might not survive. 3 villagers have been attacked by predators. She's dead. We lost 2 people in that attack. Good lord. Okay, I see why they all ran away from the bear. But I just really didn't want to lose that house. Can we eat them? Somebody come in. This villager's wounded. Oh, well, we don't have a healer. How do we get healthcare in here? Walls and roads, defenses, housing, amenities and services. What do we have? A market, town center, healer's house. So we got to get to a tier 2, which we can't do until we have 40 wood planks and 30 population, which doesn't help if they keep getting eaten by bears. Oh, my goodness. All right, folks. I think I'm going to need your tips. I think maybe we move this out into the middle of the field if it's going to keep causing fires. We need to figure out a way to repair these buildings. Oh, that's good. That's moved. And we just need to keep on pushing forward with our food production here. This is looking a lot better, though, I will say. I don't even know if this has yielded yet. Has it yielded? Has the harvest happened? That's a pretty good yield. At any rate, yeah, we'll get this farm. Oh, that's our compost yard. So we'll get this farm going. Yeah, we've had several deaths this episode, so yeah, this game does not mess around, I will say that. So hopefully you enjoyed this, hopefully you found it to be some truly solid content. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will need the tips to survive my next winter, which is on the way. Oh, well, never mind, we had a bunch of people join. So we just got to get them buried and not spreading rats around everywhere. Can we actually... oh, that's so sad. Can we, like, prioritize your burial or something? A bustling market would help generate gold. I did that. Attract new sellers to our growing town. Market stocks. Stock houses and generate gold based on the number of houses in their work area. Oh, look at this. We got gold. Right, I forgot. Okay, I'm getting distracted because I was just about to conclude the episode, but, like, I don't know. I kind of want, like, a... What's this, a garden trail? That's so cute. Okay, what about, small shrub or a medium garden? There, I want a medium garden right there. There we are. That's 20 gold. We'll spend all my gold. All the town's gold, in fact, will be spent on that. And it'll make things nicer, and people will be happier with me and not starve to death so much in the winter. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next episode of Farthest Frontier. No, we gotta move this building. Oh, boy.